let me show you how I make Bay food while he's fighting and battling cancer. Now, we are staying 45 days in Nashville, Tennessee, which is about 3 hours away from our hometown. So we have a hotel suite, and we've been trying to be modest on eating, especially with his appetite. But Bay wanted some burgers, so we took and bought a pack. I used half of the pack. I seasoned all of it with what we had. I used half of the pack and washed my hands after making my little balls. Now I will splash once I get the stove on. Splash and flatten out these hamburgers and make these big old juicy old school hamburgers. I don't like them small hamburgers. Put them in the pot. Yes, nicely fry them. I will show you in just a moment. There you go, what it looks like. And so the eye was a little low, so I had to cut it up. I had to speed this up for you. Had to clean up the countertop and make sure that we sanitize all while we go. But I wanted to make sure Bay had an amazing dinner. And so we have 2 hamburgers apiece. We didn't realize we didn't have a knife, so I had to use a butter knife to cut all his vegetables. But guess what? We made it work. Cleaned the lettuce, put it in a plastic container to keep it fresh, and cut up my tomato. They're a little bigger than we usually tend to like them on the hamburger, but hey, we got tomatoes. Then we cut up the onions. Had to make sure Bay had some cooked onions because he didn't want no raw onions, but I love my raw onions. But yeah, we went on and did that. You see me nicely slicing up these tomatoes, pretty big. But I did pretty good with that butter knife. It wasn't dull, I tell you. Something I've actually never had to do though. Then just fried up the hamburgers. I had to make room in there for the last one that went in slowly. There you go, those crystallized onions. Made Bay burger with his mustard. He doesn't like mayo. Me had to wash my knife again to make sure it was clean from cutting the vegetables, and put my mayo on my sandwich and put a little bit of mustard. Not a lot. He wanted mustard on both sides. I just needed it on the bottom. Put some of that fresh, crisp lettuce on both ends. That sandwich looks so good and healthy. The tomatoes on there, those big thick tomatoes, my raw cut onions, and his hamburgers and his crystallized onions. That was the best burger Bay done had in a long time, fried on the top of a stove. So there you go. You see me handing Bay. Look at that smile, that $1 million smile. Activities, we didn't do much because we were so tired. Like, subscribe, and comment. I would love to hear your comments.